The House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party is sounding the alarm, saying China's dominance over rare earth minerals has put the U.S. economy and national security at risk. NTD's Washington correspondent Jack Bradley has more.
When the Chinese government controls critical minerals, it then has the power to dictate what we say and what we do. This is because if we don't do what they want, they can turn off the flow of critical minerals and cripple our industry.
The House Select Committee on the CCP warning about China's monopoly on rare earth minerals. Rare earths are critical from everything for smartphones to fighter jets. And just over a month ago, Beijing cut off rare earth mineral exports entirely, a move that shocked global markets and forced Washington and its allies into emergency talks. And although the U.S. and China agreed to a one-year trade deal, first off, it's unclear whether that will even hold, as the CCP has broken trade deals with the U.S. before. But if it does hold, lawmakers say the damage is already clear. America is dangerously reliant on the CCP's supply chain.
Once the CCP has killed the competition, they weaponize their monopoly for coercive purposes.
China holds about 90% of the world's rare earth processing, meaning they take raw minerals and turn them into usable products. Beijing got to this point over the last 3 decades by acquiring U.S. companies, flooding markets with subsidized minerals, and driving the remaining mining firms out of business by selling below cost, even willing to lose money to maintain control.
This is no different than the space race. All of the technologies we talked about are in everything in this room. Your blender, your phone, your computer, our defense systems.
Rare earths may be a small upstream industry worth just tens of billions of dollars, but they underpin trillions in downstream economic activity and millions of jobs.
One lawmaker saying factories in her state were impacted by China's export restrictions.
Auto suppliers can't get the magnets required for electric motors. Steel and chemical producers see costs jump overnight. It's the result of a deliberate strategy by the Chinese government to control the supply chains that power the 21st century economy.
The panel recommends rebuilding the domestic supply chain from mining to refining. This year, the Pentagon invested $400 million for a stake in MP Materials, America's only rare earth mine in Mountain Pass, California. And they also warn that unless the U.S. rebuilds now, Beijing will continue using these minerals as geopolitical leverage. Reporting by Jack Bradley, NTD News.